Your eyes aren't deceiving you. BCracing, coilovers for the Genesis. Finally. Alright guys, so let's not waste any more time than we actually need to, because as you can see, it's already nighttime. It's actually raining right now. It's a little bit drizzly, but it might get a little harder later. But thank goodness we have the garage. These are the BR series coilovers. Spent a pretty penny on these, bro. Dropped a whole K on them. But I don't want to cheap out on this car. These coils are made specifically for the Genesis. The spring rates, the dampening is for this car. So honestly, it should be plug and play. But we'll see about the height and the adjustment later on when the whole car is actually dropped. But as of right now, we're just gonna put them in. So this is a big day. This is a really big day. BC coils, like, to me, when I was a kid, I've always like dreamt about having BCs on my car. And come on, yo, BCs on my Genesis, dream come true. This is a dream come true. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm not gonna even lie to you. I can already feel it getting really humid because of the rain. And not gonna even lie to you, my body does not do well with humidity. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so about the BCs, right? I bought these like almost 3-4 months ago, maybe even 5 now. And it's just been sitting in my room for the longest because I never had time to put them on. I've never even unboxed them, opened them, as you can see, because I wanted to get it on camera. So let's get this, bro, finally. Oh, bro, I'm like so excited. This is my first like real pair of like real coilovers. Oh, wow. Oh snap. I'm actually so excited. Oh snap. You ready? Oh. Dang, these are nice. This is OG. You can tell this is OG. Genesis Coupe 2011. That's good. This is super good how it's for my car. Plug and play. Ain't she a beaut? Oh. Camber plates, dampening. Ain't she a beaut? Dang, she got some heft to her too. Wow. Yo, let's put these in. Let's put these in ASAP. What are we waiting for? Wow. The rest is just pretty much the rest of this. The other 3, sorry. Yeah, 1, 2, and then, oh yes, I was actually kind of scared they weren't coming with the sway bars, the sway linkage, so I'm actually super happy about that. I mean, they are BCs, so like, they should come with everything. And because the rear setup is not like the regular suspension with other cars, with Genesis, I don't know, I think G37s are the same way. The rears, the spring, and the strut are separated, which is kind of weird to me, but hey, who cares, man? As long as it feels low, do not care. So we got the strut right here, or the spring right here for the rears. And let's see, and here are the struts for the rears. So strut and spring separate for the rears. Strut and spring, dang, this is heavy, together for the fronts. Man, this is beautiful. Hyundai 11 Plus Genesis Coupe. Oh, FL, front left. It even tells you exactly where it goes. High performance shock absorber. Wow, man, this is beautiful. I'm so impressed. I can't wait to put these on. Let's get started, yo. Let's get started. Okay, so first things first, let's take off the wheel so you can get access to the suspension. So the sockets you're gonna probably need for this job, what I've read online was a 12, a 14, a 17, and a 19 for the Genesis Coupe. That's why I went to go buy this socket set. So I was like, I don't think I have a 19, so might as well just get like some bigger sockets. So yeah, let's start. Let's take this wheel off. Obviously, I'm not stock wheels because, yeah, funny, stock wheels. So I got an adapter for my wheels, and I have an adapter for the plug. Beautiful. Oh no, it's broken inside. There's an old one broken inside. Is that gonna stop me? Oh. Damn. Alright, got the front lugs loose. I'm gonna jack up the car so I can take off the wheel. This is gonna be the last time I can put the jack in this easily. Okay, so now that we have the wheel off the car, we have access to the stock strut. All right, so first we should probably take off the brake line bracket that holds it on to the strut, so when the strut falls down, it won't like rip the brake line or anything like that. So right here, it is gonna be a 12 mil. I am doing this one-handed because I'm using my other hand to film. So let's see if this works, honestly. Hopefully it doesn't strip anything. Hopefully this is an easy job. I don't want anything to strip. Oh, beautiful. Or I don't want any rust in this car. This car is pretty clean, hopefully. It doesn't look too dirty. Only, I mean, like actual dirt, but like rust-wise, it's pretty clean, which is good. Okay, very beautiful. We got 12 mil. Pull that off, and I'm gonna put the nut right back in so I don't lose that. Yeah, I know, these gloves are big. Okay, so now that we have the brake clamps off, we don't have to worry about that kind of like getting ripped off when we take off the strut. Okay, so now let's open the hood and take off the stock three bolts are up here. They're holding the top of the strut in to the car. Okay, so we're gonna be using a 14 mil to take the top 3 nuts off the top of the strut, and that should release the top of the strut from the strut or from the actual chassis of the car. So that should be pretty easy. Okay, so the top 3 bolts or nuts are loose, but I'm not taking them all the way off. Sorry for the cut. So as I was saying, I didn't unbolt these 3 nuts all the way through. Left them hanging with a tiny bit of thread. So hopefully when we take off these 2 nuts on the bottom, that's holding the bottom of the strut in, the strut will probably fall, or it will fall, right? So with these 3, with a little bit of thread, at least it'll catch. Because with my first attempt on ever lowering a car, with the Eclipse link right here, that happened to me where I unbolted the 3 on the top and then the 2 on the bottom, and the whole strut just fell. Super unprofessional, but hey dude, who was that? I'm not that person no more. So let's take these 2 off and the strut should come off. Yes sir. All right, so first, don't mind the dirt. This is the wheel well, it's supposed to be dirty. So we're gonna be taking off these 2 nuts that's holding the bottom of the strut onto like the wheel assembly. This nut is a 19 mil and the bolt head is a 17 mil. So I'm probably gonna go with the 17 mil down here because I have more leverage, and also it's a better area for me. Alright, so I'm slick having some trouble taking off this nut right here, or this bolt right here. As you can see, I'm slick starting to strip it a tiny bit. So I slick called a friend of mine with an impact gun, so he should be coming pretty soon because these bolts will not budge. And actually, in the meantime, let me just douse them with some WD, of course, to get them lubricated. Because as of right now, they will not budge. Like, they're not going nowhere. hopefully when the impact comes, they should be nice and lubed up. I bet.
It's like there's a black button right where the low light is on the bottom.
The light is? Oh yeah. No.
It's like
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
That's,
Oh hell yeah. Oh,
bro.
Like butter. Wow. Dude, I need an impact. I need an impact now. Let me get a monkey wrench real quick. Bring it. Oh man,
damn, son.
I love that. It's so nice and smooth. I like it. All right, I'm just about to hit the bolts out. Okay, once I take these bolts out, the strut should kind of fall down, but because I have the top 3 in, not all the way off, it'll fall down a little bit and catch, so should be good. And then what I'll do right now is I'll hold the entire rotor down up so it won't just fall down. There we go. Ready? There it is. All right, so I'm gonna take off the top 3 bolts.
As you're loosening up the last bolt, I'll pull the strut as well.
Oh, okay, no problem. I appreciate it. Gotta find a knife. Yep. And then right here, sway bar linkage. Thank you, sir. Oh, it's cool. It's cool. Oh, just, yeah. Thank you so much, man. X, yeah. The good thing is we're getting new sway. I mean, the kit comes with new sway bars, anyways, or sway linkages. So, how about a mallet too? I'm sweating crazy.
Yeah, it is hot. Like humid out here.
It's humid like crazy.
Yeah. There goes the first one.
It is. Stocks right. Get that away. So I got the strut out. The strut is out. The top of the sway bar or the sway linkage is out. I'm gonna get this bottom of the sway linkage out so we can replace the whole thing because the new kit does come with whole new sways.
Is that a 3/8?
It is 17. What are you, math, dude? What is this math? Don't show math at me. 3/8. Whole numbers. I need a smaller socket. It's not going in, but I do have a 17 out here somewhere. All right, guys. This took a long ass time. Like it really did. But we finally got the bolts out. We got the strut in. The strut is nice and secure. The tops are not all the way bolted in because we're kind of having a problem with the camber adjustment. And because my tires or my wheels are a 20 offset or a 22 offset, it doesn't fit onto the rim. It hits onto the actual strut of the coilover. So right now we're gonna try to take the strut off of it, try to play with the camber adjustment because for some reason the that L thing, that's what it's called,
doesn't go into the socket or this little hole to adjust it. So we're gonna take it 100% off. So we're gonna adjust it outside of the car, pop it back in, max cambered out, so we can try to put the wheel back onto the assembly and drop the car.
Grab.
Yes, sir. We adjusted now. Beautiful.
Alright, yo. So we didn't have time to finish the entire car tonight, but we did end up getting the fronts done. As you can see, it's a lot lower than stock. Can't even put one finger in, and it still hasn't even settled in yet, which is super nice. We gave it a small test drive, and there's not a lot of there's no rattling or anything. There's a tiny bit of scraping right here, which I probably will have to roll my fenders later, but honestly it's really nice, the fitment, and it still hasn't even settled down yet. The fronts we've done tonight, and we're gonna leave the rears for tomorrow. Definitely need to get these gone ASAP. Yeah, oh my goodness, man. 3 fingers? 4 fingers? Oh my goodness.